My name is Micah, and this is my faith story. I was adopted at a young age and grew up in a Christian home, but being adopted didn't really change how I viewed myself and my family to other families. Growing up, I went to church and got involved in Sunday school and Wednesday night activities. Um, Once I got to high school, I valued my grades and friends more than I valued my relationship with God. I still went to church, but I kind of put him on the back burner, if you would say. This led to choosing things that I knew were wrong and went against how I was raised and against what God wanted for me. But I wanted to feel accepted and wanted to fit in with my friends. In doing so, I got friends, but I never felt like I got a best friend or someone like to hang out with or talk to whenever. And if I was hanging out with some of my friends, I felt like I was wasting their time, like they had something better to do with their life rather than hang out with me. With that, I had a hard time opening up to people about my personal life, and I dealt with this all throughout high school. And then once I got to college, that didn't become any easier for me because I made friends through sports and wasn't on the swim and dive team for very long to get really connected with any others. Since I didn't make close friends in my freshman year, I found myself sitting in my dorm room alone, and since I had no one to talk to, I kept my feelings bottled up and never really let any of it out. This caused me to overthink about what people actually thought about me and started feeling depressed. I started feeling more depressed and had suicidal thoughts more this past summer. And yes, I know I was on the summer missions for those who know about it. I had a great community there. I just felt excluded at some points and felt like no one cared for me or missed me if I wasn't there. We all had jobs. I was the only one to have a lifeguarding job. And with that lifeguarding job, I had long hours and would get back later than everyone else. So not only did people work together, but they go home early and hang out with each other and like build better community than I had. And so I would miss out on some things, and I sometimes wasn't informed on what I missed out, and felt excluded. Therefore, like I felt no one really cared for me, and like if I wasn't there, like no one would really miss me. And so being sitting on my lifeguard stand, I would have these thoughts. I was alone, and I would have these suicidal thoughts, like no one would come and find me. Um, yeah, but luckily, on this summer missions, we have disciplers. Luckily, I was able to talk to my discipler, and it was like one of the first times like I actually really opened up and like spilled everything out, which was really strange. God definitely moved me then, and it was amazing. He's still working through me, and I'm still trying to open up to others, but it is a struggle. I am like the suicidal thoughts are minimized, and depression isn't as strong as it was, but um, it does get better, and I'm glad that I've had the Lord with me through it all, even though He was on my back burner. Thank you, and if you have any questions, just message me, ask me. I would love to chat about it. Yeah, have a good day.